back everybody, ProSpartanGamer on PES 2015. This great series continues in Season 4, Match Day 33, an away trip to Hull City. Yes, we've made it, we're through to the semi-finals of the Champions League where we've got Barcelona home and away, which is going to be tough. Don't know what to do really, we're 8th in the league, we're struggling to qualify for the Europa League. I'll just show you the schedule. And there it is, Hull, Man City, and then 3 days time is Barcelona after the Man City game. Then a 4-day gap to Arsenal, and then 3-day gap again to Barcelona. Now what do? Do we sacrifice any chance of Champions League and look at resting people for the Arsenal and the Man City game and focus purely on the Champions League semi-final? Or do we, you know, if we win this game, which might give us a chance still of making Europa League, do we, I don't know what to do really. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 league games left, and we're 7 points behind, I think, at the moment. Just have a look. Yeah, 7 points behind Southampton, so they're realistically the only side we're going to have a chance of catching. We do play them. We do play them next, so there is a chance that obviously if we beat them, the gap would only be 4. And they've got to drop other points, but obviously if we don't make it and win the Champions League, it wouldn't be great to get 7th in Europa League, but it would be something to fall back on for Season 5. Making the best out of it. We are on a fairly decent run at the moment. We've only lost 1 game in 11. And there's, see, that's the reason. We've got no one scoring goals in the Premier League, as you can see. Our top goal scorer in the Premier League is Majica with 9, and then Mitrovic and Jelian Bagu with 8. That's the reason we're right down, and no one's been banging the goals in for us in the league. We've not had a problem in the Champions League scoring goals, as you will see. Top of the tree, or near enough up there, Mitrovic with 7. Has done very well. I don't think we got, and then we got 4 Spartans all on 2. So Mitrovic has been fantastic in the Champions League. No one banging them in for us in the league. That's the problem. Problems. We got this whole game first and foremost. That's the one we got to focus on. Let's just show you some negotiations or that's going on at the moment. We were interested in Musa because we thought it might be good to have some pace up front for next year. Still might go back to him. He obviously has got pace in abundance, there you see it. Good finishing stats as well, 82. So we may well go back for him. We are letting a couple forwards go. Obviously Zayak's in, Kovacek's in, and Victor Wanyama has come in a deal that has seen Velhena go to Southampton and no money exchanged. And that's the reason why really. Work rate, physical strength, covering, strength in air, and ball winning stat of 82 and body balance of 91. We just want some more strength in the midfield, in that defensive midfield area. I think it's shown in the games that we've been doing so well in the Champions League. We sat 2 in front of that front 3, the defensive 3, and it's worked. So Victor Wanyama, a bit more strength than Vilhena. We may even look for another centre midfielder. Yeah, not sure about this guy. I've used him before on other Master Leagues on this game, and he's really good. And reason being is that obviously Taroja hasn't worked out with Taroja really, and it's not still working out with Dicko. So those 2 are definitely going. Brian Pereira going as well. So we do need to look at to bring in probably another centre forward or 2. Maybe this guy's one of the ones that we'll bring in. The other one may have been Musa, but we may look elsewhere. These 3 definitely in. The other 2 not in yet. We're not sure what we're doing. We've got 13 million in the bank at the moment as well, so we're pretty good for money. Let's get this whole game up and running then and see how we get on. This will dictate whether the Man City and the Arsenal games really are going to be live comms or not. Sandwiched between obviously the Barcelona games. We will bring these back as we have done a little bit lately. Just really because it's been working in those Champions League games. We just brought them back a little bit. Majika and Vieto just playing off Mitrovic a little bit more, like so. I don't know, that's what we're going in with, because if Joel Campbell's fit, he's been very good lately. And Joel Campbell is fit, so I imagine Joel Campbell's going to play instead of Majika. Minnow will take the armband. Congola's not really fit, but nor is Brooks or Denswell, so it's going to be Stephanie out wide there. Brian Pereira's going. Rhodes is probably going. Probably all of those bottom four there are all going. Obviously Penna maybe not, he's suspended. Cardenius may go, or may go out for a coaching role somewhere. Picarli did make the breakthrough, and he's now up to a whopping 84 or something. So, you know, fantastic. Picarli is one to really look at. His rating has gone up sky high. Tough game this against Hull, but we need to beat them. We've struggled to beat Hull, to be fair. They were the ones who really did upset our unbeaten run. I think it was in season 3. They were the side to beat us after 20 odd games. And we lost to them earlier on in the season. So I'm not counting any chickens. And they are 5th at the moment in the Premier League. So highlights of this one from the KC Stadium to come. Hopefully we can do the business and come home with a nice away win. To seal us home. Been on a good run of form lately. Like I say, 1 defeat in 11 is not bad. It's probably the best run of form we've had this season. So it is time to sort of make a little bit of hay if we can. Oh, Joel Campbell should have scored, should have gone for finesse. Great play. Very good play between Mitrovic, Vieto and Campbell. Vieto, space and time to turn. Mitrovic. Very good. Bazor. Oh, unlucky, looking for the head from Joel Campbell. Some good football at times from the Spartans. Should be fairly good on confidence. They've just got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, for God's sake. The league form has been very poor. No one's going to say any different than that, really. Brilliant from Vieto. Oh, he can't whip it around. He can't get the whip on it. Quite wide in the end. Wanted it to bend. Feel we've done quite well in this half, really. We've been the ones aggressors. We've not managed to get the breakthrough, which is a great shame. A decent first half. I know Hull's had a couple half chances as well, but decent first half, really, without the breakthrough. Don't think we need to make any changes at half time. Just hopefully a little bit more quality. There it is. There's the opener from Hull. We couldn't touch him. Is that a Luco game? Couldn't get near him. No, it's the Ghanaian Warris. We couldn't get near him. Got on the wrong side of us. We just couldn't get near him. It's another of those games. Corner to the Spartans. Can they get something going here? Oh, Joel Campbell's missed. Was it Broomer? Not sure. There's a chance. Got to be banging them in, surely. We'll look at making another change here. Not got the breakthrough. Mitrovic will come off for Jerry and Bagu. Can Majika make something happen, I suppose? In there. Majika coming off the bench. Can we get an equaliser? At least we know what we're doing. If we lose this game, then there's no chance of making the Europa League, I don't think. So we can just concentrate fully on the semis against Barcelona, which are going to be difficult. It's quite a one-sided game, really, but somehow or another they got the goal. Griezmann! Oh, another corner. We're trying desperately to get it on Griezmann's left foot. Ivy Klasic, the ex-Spartan who never played a game for us, has come back to haunt us again. I think this is the second game he's done this for Hull. Come back to haunt us. It's our own fault for getting rid of him, I suppose. Oh, Griezmann couldn't wrap his foot around it. That's it then. Lost this game to Hull. We've had one shot on target, and that's... Well, they did have a couple more in the first half, to be honest. But it does feel a bit bitter. There's Ivy Klasic coming out to command his area as we get desperate. We are desperate because I don't understand why we're losing so many games like this, really. There it is, 1-0. Why are we losing games like that? I've got no idea. I really aren't. Just can't seem to make chances. 11 shots, 5 on target. We dominated possession, and they've beaten us. It's another defeat. The last 2 league games we've taken 1 point from 6, and it's not enough. And Southampton have won. So basically that's the end of any chance of us getting now. So we will have just highlights of the game against Man City in this episode. Because there's no point doing a live com because there's not really much on it, and we're going to put out a weakened side, bearing in mind we've got the big Champions League game against Barcelona coming up. So this will be a weakened side against Man City because there's no hope now of making it into that. We will adjust these terms. There's no way we're, this is a near enough a straight swap we're hoping here. And that's what it will end up being. Won't be a lot of money changing hands. Maybe a mil. Yeah, about a mil. So simple deal. We'll still have enough money in the bank, and he will come in, and he is better than Taroja. There's no doubt about it. So that'll be a good replacement for Taroja. We will go looking for another top quality striker, I think, in the summer. I think that's what we're missing this side. But we need to rest some bods for the Barcelona game, and we will. Cardenas would definitely get on the bench for Joel Campbell. So that's the side we're going in with against Man City. Much changed side, no doubt about it. Lots of changes. Don't know whether we'll be able to get a result or not with this side, but doesn't really matter. We've got no chance now of making Europa League. We're stuck in the position we're going to finish 8th. I don't know if there's a chance of the Europa League going down one more if one of the whoever's won the cup. I suppose we ought to look into that because that could be a possibility. Anyway, not often recently we played Man City without being a live com, but there you go. The Arsenal game probably won't be either, so we're going to have highlights of this game against Man City. Hopefully we can get our mojo back ready for the Barcelona semis. That will be good. But we've got a much changed side here against the Sky Blues. Lots of other people playing. Basically a second team, I suppose. Here's one of them, Jerry and Bagu. Oh, 2 great saves from Perrin. Pereira and Jerry and Baggio with great chances. Like you say, we always seem to make a chance early on, but very rarely do we put it in the onion bag. Good from Griezmann. Very good from Griezmann. Jelly and Baggio. Another chance gone begging from Jerry. 26 gone here then. Honours still even. Don't forget these are also Champions League semi-finalists. They play Real Madrid. It's in, I don't know how it's got in somehow. It's an own goal, it's a catastrophe for Man City. Bit of luck, I don't know how the hell it's got in. It was good play from Hector Villalba with that ball there, opened it up and Brian Pereira was in. Jerry picked him perfectly, should have scored. Brian Pereira, this is what's happened all season, we've missed so many chances. Comes off free, comes off the goalie. Number 2 can't clear it, he kicks it in the net. We'll take it. It's a comedy of errors. It's a gift if you like. But we will take it. It's a goal. And we're 1 up. Thank God. So a good lead here. Spartans have done okay to be fair. Nothing outstanding. Hasn't been loads of highlights or anything. But we've got the lead thanks to that real calamity at the back from Perrin and the Man City defence. There won't be any changes at half time. We might see a few different people in the second half, Maximilian and the like. We'll see how it goes. Bacarli cutting inside. He's going to have a go. Good effort. Good run, Bacarli. Could do more of that. He really could. It's good enough. Wrap it up, Villalba. Oh, what a chance. We've missed 3 one-on-ones in this game. All 3 forwards have missed one. And if we don't end up winning it, that's why again. Can't keep blaming the defence. Half the time it's us not scoring goals at the other end. Oh, good hands, Edison Mraz. 2 good saves from the young keeper. Oh, Brian Pereira, great chance to finish the match. Lovely play from Griezmann. Quality of the ball in from Griezmann is quality. Keep on saying it, but it is. Bacarli's also showing signs of fatigue, so he will come off for, not for Bruma, for Saint-Maximin. I think we need to really make too many other changes. Do we want Hector Villalba? We will give Vieto a little run out. He's not been at his best lately. And there's no guarantee he's going to start. Against Barcelona, it might be Campbell and Majika starting in there. Another very good save. Edison Mraz has done well today. Vieto. Oh, poor touch from Brian Pereira. What chance to rifle one in there. Pedro Bang. Ooh, looking for Saint-Maximin. Not long left. Denswell don't get caught. Brilliant from Stephanie. He don't let anybody down ever. Get back, boys. Blow the whistle, ref. It should be all over. Oh, they've hit the post. 2 minutes after the whistle should have blown anyway. There it is, and that's a very good win. Even by an own goal. Away at Man City. We lose to Hull and beat Man City. Makes no sense at all to me. This season 4 makes no sense. None of it adds up. It really doesn't. And Edison Mraz gets man of the match, and I can't argue with it, really, to be fair. Very good performance from the young goalie. Southampton's lost, so if there's any consolation there, that gap, and so's Hull. But the gap is back to 7. But again, it doesn't really matter. 21, 4 games left to go. We do play Southampton, so we could close that gap, but it's looking unlikely. Let's just have a look to see who's won the FA Cup or who's in the FA Cup final, because it could make a difference. I know that's going to run through to the Champions League semi-final, but don't worry about that. That will obviously be live com in the next episode. Let's have a look who's won the FA Cup. So the final is between Chelsea and Merseyside Red. So both of those two teams are above us, aren't they? In the league? Although both in the top 4. Liverpool are runaway leaders. Chelsea are second. So in theory, there may well be another place in the Europa League. And it would go to us in 8th position as long as we keep 8th and don't lose it to Newcastle. So we could have a backdoor entry into the Europa League here. Which would be fortuitous to say the least, but we'd take it. We really would. And Arsenal and Hull have not given up aspirations, I shouldn't think, of Champions League football away from Man City, looking at there. Sunderland, Wolves and Brighton, the bottom 3. We couldn't beat Brighton and Wolves early on in the season. I don't think we beat Sunderland either. So, dear me, we've got Sunderland still to play. We've got Norwich still to play. Arsenal still to play and Southampton. So, that's our last 5 league games left. Let's just sort out this transfer negotiation while you're here. You will see it. It should be Johansson coming in and Taroja going the other way. Really hasn't worked out for Taroja. Now you see it, 1.3 million. So we've still got plenty of Tootsweet in the bank, and we've bought in Good Johnson. And then we are going to look probably for one more elite striker and probably another midfield player, and that will probably be it on the transfers for us. So we will look to get rid of... Well, Monomer is due back on loan. We'll look to probably sell him. He's going anyway. It just didn't work out. Vilhana's gone. Taroja's gone. And... I don't know where he is. Dicko. Where's Dicko to? There he is. He'll be gone as well. So, and Brian Pereira is obviously been sold as well. Brian. Good, decent player, Brian, but... he's gone. Good deal for us to get Kovacic back the other way. So Dicko is probably the only other one to go out of the pack unless some ridiculous offers come in. Got some real youngsters here like San Maximin, only 20. Real quite young squad. I know we're bringing in a few older people in the window. You know, Wanyama's going to be 27. Johansson's going to be 27, but I don't see any harm in that. I think we need a little bit more goal. Barcelona are the 4th best side on the team at the moment. We beat the 3rd best team, who was Paris Saint-Germain. But you're going to have to come back for the next episode for the big first leg against Barcelona. Cheers, dudes.